warmers as Corrin.
Just side B.
Yeah, I was about to say, I can't imagine why you need a hand warmer for side BA.
Sometimes you just got to make sure. Well, half of that hand warmer is actually just side Bs. That's the funniest thing to me.
It was literally like Ally saying, hang on, I got to do a hand warmer, doing 2 up smashes, then going, all right, I'm good.
That's my favorite hand warmer.
Yeah, that's my favorite too. So GameProdigy versus Pkay.
Who normally is Sonic, right?
Well, judging by the name, I would guess Ness.
Normally I remember Pkay being a Sonic main because I remember him playing up against somebody. And that was like the first time that the meme crew came around. So Cole and GP were there, and Lunchables showed up. And it was on Duck Hunt, and he was camping on Duck Hunt. The entire crowd was chanting loud as anything, "Sonic's not cheap, he's just fast." And that's ingrained into my brain.
Neighbor, you just gave me food poisoning.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear my own thoughts over the crowd at that moment, actually. And it was a local.
You're making me hurt more.
Yeah.
You're making me physically sick. So actually, it's going to be Samus.
What?
Corrin.
This is my biggest pet peeve.
Yep. No, we all hate this.
Hand warming with one character and then swapping to another.
Go off, neighbor.
Because first of all, if you are hand warming the character and then you go for your stage picks and all that while you're doing that, everything has changed.
Shoutouts to Poop Butt.
Yeah, because suddenly now you have to change the stage strikes because I striked against one character, not the one that you're about to play, and you've just destroyed the sanctity of this stage strike.
Yep. Okay, so anyways, GameProdigy with the Samus, Pkay with the Corrin. I think the biggest thing that Pkay is going to have to struggle with is that GameProdigy is really good at covering platforms and landings, and there is plenty of that on Battlefield.
Right, and one thing that GameProdigy has certainly picked up is when you miss that charge shot, it's because Pkay jumped above. So now it looks like he has probably figured that Pkay might have a tendency. Wow, what a punish!
Yup.
Going above the ledge like that, getting the forward smash. Didn't even have to angle it down. He's probably noticed that Pkay has a tendency to jump to escape the combos, so GameProdigy can chase with the up airs or just wait for him to waste that double jump and catch the landing with the big charge shot.
Okay, so actually outspacing the beginning of Zaire with the back air there, which is very, very good, because not every character has that, and it's really nice to actually have a tool against that move.
Ooh, wow. Spot dodge there, going to be able to punish the grab, but only gets a down throw, not too much off of it. I would have loved to see in that position a forward throw and maybe try to pick up on GameProd's defensive tendencies there, because you don't really get anything off a forward throw guaranteed, but it puts you in a really awkward spot where you kind of have to pick, do I jump or do I air dodge here to escape the scenario.
Also, one thing we just saw was GameProd doing the drop-down jump Zaire from Samus. That is one thing you have to be ready for, and that's the biggest thing about Samus on ledge, is with a lot of characters, you don't really have to tighten your screws and be ready to react instantly. Samus is one of the characters that you do. Okay, so Super Missile followed by the charge shot. Perfect shielded both of them?
The perfect shield was very important because the missile plus charge shot will break a full shield.
Yup.
If you don't perfect shield either of them.
Yeah. Getting
both is huge. That could have been... Oh, and he catches the ledge get up.
That was a beautiful wave bounce. No, too far to land that, but down smash will do it.
Down smash was a great punish.
Did GameProd hold down when he was doing the up B? Because I don't see any other reason he would have missed the ledge.
Yeah, he might have done it intentionally to try to punish Pkay for going for something. Maybe mix up his timing on grabbing the ledge as well. Jab into dash attack is one of my favorite things, is Samus.
Yeah. There's some pretty decent punish. Neighbor, what is, Pkay doing that is, bringing him back into this game a little bit?
I mean, he got a good couple of punishes at the ledge, and now he's got great stage control. Taken away with that dash attack, but Pkay was controlling the stage pretty well, and that gave him the position to get those punishes earlier, but in the end, that dash attack put him too far out. GameProd was able to catch the landing and punish. But at the end, he was doing a good job of holding center.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see a little bit more of that, not just recklessly running and holding forward against a Samus.
Yep, because that's something you never, ever do. Haven't memorized enough evers.
Can't just point stick toward opponent hit button.
Especially when you're up against Samus, because Samus will just go, well, I'll hold that same direction and then press buttons that are longer than yours. Now we're going to go Sheik. Unless, of course, we are being bamboozled, which it appears we are.
I am not convinced that Pkay has a main.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
I am now convinced after my traumatic experience with his Sonic, after seeing the Corrin, after seeing him hover over Sheik and then Cloud, I am not convinced that Pkay has a character. He has.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
Like me and he has 20.
Bubblegum KK is fine. It's going to be like, you're not going to max out Tour.
I can't even think of what song Tour is.
Exactly.
It can't be good. But Bubblegum KK is pretty
solid.
bumping. Yeah.
It looked like Pkay wasn't quite ready there, so GameProd was just taking advantage, charging that charge shot.
Get that free charge shot.
Get it. If your opponent's looking away and you can just charge Limitless Cloud, do that.
Yeah.
You get to be a better character. You're already good.
If your opponent's not looking and you can just be Cloud, do that.
Opponent looks away, you end the game, pick Cloud, and start again. Now all of a sudden you're winning.
This is the worst.
Okay, so he's misspacing these instruments.
So that I do not recommend as Corrin, or really as any character, going off stage against the Samus when you can ledge trap her better.
Yup.
You've just given up all stage. What a punish. Waiting for the counter and then waiting for the air dodge and another one.
We are seeing an instant repeat of the first game.
Pkay is getting super scared, going for a bunch of spam defensive options.
Yep.
You can come down with neutral air as Corrin. That's a great landing option if you're scared. If you want to know what to mix in other than counter or air dodge, both options that lose to your opponent waiting.
Oh no.
Mix in the nair.
He didn't even, he thought he burned his double jump for some reason. He just didn't double jump.
He might have double jumped into the counter, which stops all your momentum.
Oh. Why would you do that?
Yeah. Same.
Well, GameProd with the 2-0 over that Corrin.
Real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, if you're trying to figure out a new way to land with Corrin,